Okay, so I love all the weight stuff, I love calisthenics, and I really, really love running. But there's also another thing in my arsenal that I find is super easy, super effective, and I keep coming back to doing it on a regular basis, once, twice, maybe 3 times a week. And it also serves a whole lot of other stuff, which I'll talk about in this video. Right. As I said, I absolutely love running, but I've got to say, I really love rucking for lots of different reasons. The main one is that it's just so simple. I'm not saying that it's easy, but I'm just saying it's such a simple thing to do. Because unlike a run, it doesn't change your gait when you go out. You don't have to think about moving differently. It's still just a walk. And secondly, you just put some extra weight in a pack, in a bag, tactical vest, whatever it is, put it in your back, go outside, find a hill maybe, but go outside, get walking through the woods, and it's such a nice, simple way to boost your endurance, your cardiovascular system, strengthen your legs, your hips, your glutes, all the muscles down there, and just really enjoy chucking some extra sessions in on top of whatever you're already doing. Even if you're not already doing stuff, it's a brilliant thing to do just to increase your fitness. I'm actually training for got an event coming up in a few weeks' time. So the running has gone up, but what I have done is still stuck with the rucking because, as I said, for those reasons, it's so simple, so enjoyable, and so effective. But also I'd say it's a good way if you're super busy at work or whatever, if you can get outside into a park, even if you have to check your emails, or even have to commute from your station to work, get a cheap rucksack, put some weight in there, and it's a fantastic way to boost your fitness. Yeah. I think the proof's in the pudding. A few months back I bought this tactical weight vest from Decathlon for about £50. That's about 10 kilos. I've got some extra weight in this rucksack down there, but the proof's in the pudding. I'm still using it almost probably once or twice a week because I just absolutely love doing it. I find it's just as I said, such an enjoyable way to add some extra sessions in without being too mentally taxing, because unlike a run or whatever, you can just do it in whatever you're wearing. You don't have to put any special gear on really, unless you're going super far, you can do, but it's just such an easy, simple, accessible thing to do. I think also from any age as well, young, old, doesn't matter who you are. I think it's a really easy thing to do to increase your overall health. So yeah, big fan. And I'm still doing it a few months later, a few years later really, so yeah, all good. So I know you have companies out there like Go Ruck, people like Michael Easter, who wrote a great book actually, who talks a lot about rucking, Joe Rogan, Dr. Andrew Huberman, they all love rucking, but to be honest, you don't have to necessarily get any fancy gear. As I said before, I bought this rucksack from Amazon for about £25. You can find some bin bags, you can fill it up with some sand or get some rocks, wrap them in towels, whatever you need to do to make a bit of extra weight in the backpack, in the rucksack, in the weighted bag, or whatever you want to call it, and away you go. That said, if you get into it, if you get more technical, and if you want to go further with more comfort, there are good products out there that will help and offer more support, more comfort and things. But as I said, it's something that's very accessible. You can get cracking from day one. So let me know down in the comments below whether you guys have had also the success that I've had with rucking. I've just found it to be a really enjoyable thing to do. And I know it's a great thing to test your, not only your physical strength, but also your mental strength. I know they use it for the SAS selection training, all that sort of stuff for the army. So it's something that's is just a very, hang on, what is the word? So I think the word that I'm looking for is probably, primal, or just simply so effective. Lots of words there, but it's such a simple thing to put on. So it's just such a basic thing. Yeah, that's the cool thing about it, the cool simplicity of it all. So another cool thing is the fact that I can just chuck it in the back of the car and away I go. I'm actually now down in the Isle of Wight, and I'm going to continue this little segment here But hold on, I'm just gonna whack this on and continue my walk with this on, with the camera. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so as I said, I'm down in the Isle of Wight and I have brought the pack with me, which is just another example of the pure ease of use and versatility. I just chucked in the back of the car. My kids and my wife and my mother and my father-in-law are down on the beach, and I'm squeezing in a little weighted power hike up some cliffs so I can get a bit of extra fitness in, because I only had a chance to go for a quick run this morning because I'm obviously with the family. So again, it just proves my point that actually it's such a good tool to take with you or have with you to squeeze in that extra bit of fitness when you need to if you're short on time. So yeah, I brought it down. I actually also used it for a few press-ups and squats earlier on in the garden, which is always very handy because it's a 10 kilo weight. But it just, it's another, and that actually is another good example of a use for it. Okay, so in summary, the reason why I love rucking, do ruck, in a nutshell, is because of its effectiveness, its ease of use, simplicity, and that's it almost. I'll leave it there. I can go on and on, I won't bore you too much longer about it all, but would you look at that lovely view? I'm going to spin it around once more. Over there. It is actually really very beautiful here. Right. Okay, I'm going to crack on with this and then I'm going to head back to the family.